Now we are taking the multiple choice questions or MCQ of this chapter. The first one is, why was the Tonkin Free School started in 1907 in Vietnam? The answer is to provide the Western style education. This is the answer. Then, who among the following was the founder of Hoa Hao movement in Vietnam? He was Huynh Phu So. Which one of the following was not an impact of Great Depression of 1930s on Vietnam? Not an impact. The answer is Vietnam was occupied by Japan. This was not an, because price of rice and rubber fell, unemployment was there, rural uprising was there, but the Japan occupation was not the outcome of this one. Which one of the following was an impact of the Great Depression of 1930s on Vietnam? Now the answer is that price of rice and rubber increased. There was a decrease in unemployment. There was uprising in rural areas. So which one of the following was an impact of Great Depression? See, these are all the options, but here the catch is, the answer is A. Japan defeated and occupied Vietnam. So this is the answer. Now, which one of the following statement is not true about Trung sisters of Vietnam? The answer is Phan Boi Chau wrote a play on the lives of Trung sisters. The next one is, this is the answer actually. Next one is, which one of the following is true about Phan Chu Trinh? The answer is this one. He wanted Vietnam to be a democratic republic. This was Phan Chu Trinh objective and mission. In which famous battle were the French defeated? The answer is Dien Bien Phu. Which European country colonized Vietnam? This one, 8th. The answer is France. This because it was French colony. The Vietnam was a French colony. 9th. Which society did Phan Boi Chau form? The answer is he formed Revolutionary Society. In which of the following areas of Vietnam did the French build a canal to increase the cultivation for export? The answer is C. In the region of Mekong. This is a river, Mekong Delta. By whom was the Democratic Republic of Vietnam formed? Democratic Republic of Vietnam. The answer is Ho Chi Minh. At which of the following places were the French finally defeated by the Vietnamese in 1954? The answer here is Dien Bien Phu. Dien Bien Phu. Or Dien Bien Phu. You can pronounce this like this. But which of the following persons was the Vietnamese Communist Party established in 1930? The answer here is Ho Chi Minh. What does NLF stand for? And the answer is National Liberation Front, NLF. What is referred to as the Ho Chi Minh Trial? The answer is an immense network of roads made to transport men and material from north to south. So this was a path actually like this. It was mostly, the route is in Laos and Cambodia, and it goes into the Vietnam. So this is Laos, this is Cambodia, and here we have Vietnam. So this is the, not trial, it's trail. It's the path, it's the route. In Indochina, who was referred to as Colon or Colon? It refers to, the word has come from colony or colonialization. The answer here is the French citizens living in Vietnam. Next is, which of the following was the most important cause of colonization of Vietnamese by the French? The answer, of course, is need of constant supply of raw materials. Then we have, which of the following best explain civilizing mission? The answer here is belief that Europeans are the most superior and has a duty to civilize the natives of the colonies or the under-civilized. So they have already achieved the civilization, best civilized people they are, Europeans. Why did the French follow a deliberate policy of failing the Vietnamese students in the final year? Here the answer would be A, this one. So that the Vietnamese could not qualify for better paid jobs. In 1926, why was there a major protest movement in Saigon native school? A Vietnamese girl sitting in the front was asked to move in the back seat, where the front seat has to be occupied by some French girl. So this stirred, or this created a controversy. What kind of party was the party of Young Annan set up in 1920? A political party. 22. Which of the following statement best explains Syncretic Tradition? The answer is the tradition that combines Buddhism with local beliefs. Syncretic. This is 22nd. Then the next one is the Trung sisters were well known in Vietnamese history because. 23rd, the answer is they were patriots who fought to save Vietnam from the Chinese attack. Next is indentured labor referred to. Indentured, and this is contracted labor for plantations, rubber plantations basically. Which of the following movements started in Vietnam in 1868 against the spread of Christianity by the French? The answer is the Scholars' Revolt. This was the first revolt. By which country was the domino effect theory advocated? The answer is America. Domino effect. When and where was the peace settlement signed to end the conflict between Vietnam and United States of America? The answer here is 1974 in Paris. Which of the following was the most visible form of French control of Vietnam? The answer is it's B, military and economic control. According to the French, the best way to civilize the natives was to introduce Western education among the natives, that is the Vietnamese. With what main aim did the French introduce French language as medium of instruction? The answer here is the French believed that educated in France, the Vietnamese would respect French sentiments. They will understand French culture, and they will be a part of the French colony. They will live properly. Why did America decide to intervene in Vietnamese civil war? The reason is America wanted to check the spread of communism, Samyavadita, by destroying communist Vietnamese government, and of course wanted to help France, the NATO ally. In 1603, why did the rat hunt begin in Vietnam? The answer is the rat carried the germs of bubonic plague, a dangerous disease. So here are the multiple choice question answer and these options answers. You can refer it to the questions we just discussed earlier. So these were the question and answer of this topic. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.